What should you do if you haven't studied for an exam? Bart came up with an idea.
What is it, Bart?
Nothing. Must take test.
He went to the nurse's office and faked a stomachache. The school nurse took out a book and looked it up. She discovered that Bart had an ulcer, and this condition could lead to temporary blindness.
Who said that? Come closer.
Lisa saw through Bart's trick and told him to take this opportunity to study hard. But unexpectedly, Bart called Milhouse directly to ask for the answers to the history exam. On the day of the makeup test, Bart handed in his paper full of confidence. But to his shock, all the answers were wrong because he had already failed the exam 4 times. Bart was about to be held back a grade. He had only one last chance left, but there simply wasn't enough time to study. He had no other choice but to pin his hopes on God. God heard Bart's wish. The next day, Marge woke Bart up and told him it was snowing heavily outside. Because of the heavy snow, school was closed for the day. Bart went out to play in the snow but was stopped by Lisa.
I heard you last night, Bart. You prayed for this. Now your prayers have been answered. I'm no theologian. I don't know who or what God is exactly. All I know is he's a force more powerful than Mom and Dad put together, and you owe him big. You're right.
Bart thought Lisa had a point. He went back to his room and started studying, but the sounds of children playing in the snow tempted him, so Bart ran into the basement to start memorizing. But his mind was filled with thoughts of playing outside. Bart decided he had to slap himself to stay awake, and the whole family watched this unfold. The exam finally ended, but unexpectedly, he still failed. Bart completely broke down. The sense of failure made him extremely depressed.
Oh, now I know how George Washington felt when he surrendered for necessity to the French in 1754.
What?
Bart applied the knowledge he had learned to real life. The teacher decided to reward him with 1 point.